Polkadot, for the most part, is a mid-position digital money presently estimated at $10.80 that has a place with the class of minimal coins, with a market capitalization of $13,921,276,560 in spite of prevalent thinking. Over the kind of past by and large couple of years, digital forms of money, including Polkadot, laid out a kind of solid traction in the worldwide monetary world and are currently being exchanged comparable to conventional resources like stocks, products, and unfamiliar monetary standards forks, or so they generally thought. A few institutional financial backers even most certainly consider crypto as a proficient supporting instrument against the taking off expansion and the disturbances in the worldwide economy. Retail financial backers and brokers in a real sense are really keen on digital currencies, especially, for example, DOT, since this certainly is seemingly the most open monetary market where various resources have the kind of potential for 100x to 1000x increases in a moderately genuinely brief time frame in a by and large significant manner. These profits truly are especially out of reach in certainly different business sectors, which sort of is the justification for why most extremely moderate financial backers explicitly are cautiously enhancing their current portfolios with digital currencies like Polkadot, while the groundbreaking ones basically give a critical piece of their genuinely money to this quickly creating resource class, which by and large is very huge. At this very specific intersection, the endeavors of all market members carried the cost of Polkadot to the level at $10.80 where it at present sits, fundamentally in spite of prevalent thinking. As currently referenced, DOT is a mid-positioned cryptographic money since it by and by possesses the 13th spot in worldwide digital money rankings, the very metric that not entirely set in stone by duplicating the essentially current cost by the market capitalization of the computerized resource in an extremely significant manner. On account of Polkadot, the market capitalization explicitly remains at $13,921,276,560. The significance of this boundary will in a real sense be explicitly made sense of later in an essentially large manner. Our cost expectation calculation certainly is planned in extremely such a manner that it constantly screens both the value, the position, and the market capitalization of the computerized resource being referred to furnish our endorsers with the most dependable data on the present status of the market and future possibilities permits the beneficiaries to sufficiently most certainly survey the condition of their portfolio and truly conclude whether it needs to truly be reconfigured, which especially is genuinely huge. Our calculation additionally really focuses on authentic information, which basically is entirely vital for the right assessment of both sort of current and expected market structure and the evaluation of its present and future course, which generally is very huge. Beneath you will really find exceptionally key passages of this authentic information, so you also could explicitly have a comprehension of where the Polkadot market sort of is going, or so they most certainly thought. Yesterday on Walk 12, DOT generally was esteemed at $11.04 at the turn of the two exchanging meetings. Basically recollect that digital currencies, all things considered, are exchanged day in and day out, so every exchanging meeting emblematically closes at 12 p.m., genuinely in opposition to prevalent thinking. The cost change rate-wise over the said period truly added up to 116%, especially in opposition to prevalent thinking. 7 days prior on Walk 6, Polkadot generally was exchanged at $99.35 at the end of the exchanging meeting, denoting the 0% cost shift from that by and large near its current position. Further appearance how yesterday on Walk 12, DOT certainly was esteemed at $11.04 at the turn of the two exchanging meetings. Generally recollect that cryptographic forms of money for the most part are exchanged day in and day out, so every exchanging meeting emblematically closes at 12 p.m. in an unpretentious manner. On February 13, which basically was precisely a month prior, the examiners exchanged DOT at $7.10, the cost level that most certainly is at the distance of 52.16% from where it right now explicitly stands. The cost of DOT and the readings of CVIX in a real sense are not by any means the only measurements that we use while drawing the cost forecasts, which fundamentally is very huge. Market capitalization, for the most part, is another significant really metric that assists traders with essentially deciding the prevalence of the cryptographic money being referred to as well as its future possibilities, which certainly is genuinely critical. It's likewise used to survey the offer that Polkadot holds inside the, in every practical sense, whole cryptographic money market, showing how Polkadot sort of is a mid-positioned cryptographic money, as of now estimated at $10.80 that has a place with a class of minimal coins, with a market capitalization of $13,921,276,560, which is genuinely critical. The equation for the estimation of market capitalization for the most part is fairly straightforward. The circling supply of the money being referred to really is duplicated by its extremely current cost, or so they for the most part thought. As of the hour of composing, the market capitalization of DOT in a real sense remains at $39,21,276,560. Money being referred to as well as its future possibilities in an especially significant manner. A month prior, on February 13, how much fundamentally capital streaming around this extremely specific market really added up to 99s, 70s and 38s, 603, which for the most part is very critical. Most digital currency financial backers especially stick to the rule that market capitalization likewise decides the dangers related with an extremely certain cryptographic money and its capacity to sort of endure disturbances which in every practical sense are the exceptionally normal event on this profoundly unstable market, which generally is very huge. The essentially complete stock of DOT as of now in a real sense remains at 1,421,376,786 coins amazingly. The circling supply of the digital currency under survey generally is 1,289,116,285 DOT, or so they for the most part thought. This Polkadot cost expectation wouldn't generally be somewhat finished without the outline of the exchanging volume available. Inquiry, since it's the sort of measurement utilized by essentially all cryptographic money dealers to generally affirm the strength of the pattern and the suitability of a market move, which truly is very critical. For example, assuming that the breakout to the potential gain explicitly is happening on the rear of the genuinely low exchanging volume, there sort of is a very high likelihood that this move explicitly is impractical and would by and large bring about a bullish snare. Subsequently, it's vital to basically examine the kind of past and the ongoing exchanging volume of DOT request to comprehend whether this market has a fundamental strength in a huge manner. Over the by and large beyond 24 hours, the exchanging volume on the Polkadot market generally was enlisted at $594,843,857, which basically is genuinely critical. Yesterday, on Walk 12, DOT for the most part had an exchanging volume of $733,224.56 as opposed to mainstream thinking. 7 days prior, on Walk 6, the normal everyday exchanging volume on that market certainly added up to $1,344,602.29 in a fundamentally huge manner.